Tottenham Hotspur have lost their last 7 games against Liverpool in all competitions. Antonio Conte has guided Spurs to 4 wins out of 4 at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium since his arrival. Harry Kane has only scored 1 Premier League goal all season, compared to Mo Salah, who has got 15 goals and 9 assists. This is the match preview, Tottenham Hotspur against Liverpool. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all keeping well. So the Premier League game, Tottenham Hotspur v Liverpool, will take place on Sunday, 4:30 p.m. kickoff at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. In today's video, I'll be previewing the game, going through the team news, all of the match facts and stats, Antonio Conte's comments, the team's form and league position, how you can watch the game on TV, and all of the latest betting offers from channel sponsors William Hill. Just before I get into today's video, make sure that you download the OneFootball app for all of the live football scores, results and news, as well as getting all of the latest Spurs news on this channel. You can also see it all here. Download the OneFootball app to keep up to date with everything Tottenham Hotspur, club news, transfer news, match information, videos, tables and results from all around the world. Don't miss out, and please do let me know what you think of this app. So let's get straight into it. Now, Saturday's fixtures in the Premier League. There was meant to be 6 taking place. 5 of them have already been postponed. At the time of making this video, the Aston Villa v Burnley game has just been postponed. So the only game that should take place on Saturday will be Leeds against Arsenal. Fixtures on Sunday, Newcastle will take on Manchester City, Wolves will take on Chelsea, and Spurs will take on Liverpool. Now, looking at the league table going into this weekend, Liverpool are sat in second place. They have played 17. They have only lost 1 game all season in the Premier League, winning 12 and drawing 4. They have a goal difference, the best goal difference in the Premier League, plus 35. They have 40 points, 1 point behind league leaders Manchester City. Tottenham Hotspur are currently 7th. We've only played 14, which means that we do have 3 games in hand over a lot of the teams above us, apart from Manchester United, who are sat in 6th, who have played 16. But we have won 8, we have drawn 1, and we have lost 5. We have a goal difference of -1. We have 25 points. So as I just said, we have 3 games in hand over most teams in the Premier League, and it just feels like ages ago since Tottenham Hotspur played a Premier League match. In fact, it was a couple of weeks ago when we beat Norwich City 3-0 at home at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Of course, there has been COVID problems galore throughout the country, throughout the Premier League. Games are being cancelled left, right and centre, and your guess is as good as mine at the moment whether this game will actually go ahead. Now let's get into the team news. Now, BBC Sport are stating that Tottenham could have as many as 6 players unavailable to face Liverpool on Sunday due to COVID-19 cases. They are stating that Emerson Royal, Heung-min Son and Lucas Moura are among those likely to be ruled out, but Sergio Reguilon is back in contention following injury. Team news for Liverpool. Liverpool are set to be missing Virgil van Dijk, Curtis Jones and Fabinho because of positive coronavirus tests. Of course, they took their tests before the Newcastle game midweek, which of course they ended up winning at Anfield. And the club are yet to confirm if any other players have been affected. Tottenham Hotspur head coach Antonio Conte was talking to the press ahead of this game on Friday afternoon, and he said that Tottenham Hotspur are ready to play the game, but some of our players do need time to get fit. Antonio Conte was talking about his team selection for Sunday's game against Liverpool and said, before picking the starting 11, you need to take into consideration all of this. For instance, you start with one player and after 60 or 70 minutes, change him with one player who had COVID. In this situation, it's important to have patience and take the right risk. Talking about Sergio Reguilon, Antonio Conte said until today, which was obviously Friday when he was speaking, Sergio trained apart from the group and he is ready to have a training session with us tomorrow, and the player is comfortable to be back in training with us. I hope that tomorrow he's hopefully recovered, but today Sergio was happy. He is feeling good. Let's get into the match facts and stats. Now, we have lost our last 7 games against Liverpool in all competitions, while our only win in 19 meetings came at home in 2017. We can equal our club top flight record of 7 defeats against the same opponent, and Liverpool are currently on a club record run of 3 consecutive league victories at Tottenham. Liverpool scored in each of their 13 competitive matches against Spurs since a goalless Premier League draw at White Hart Lane in October 2015 in Jurgen Klopp's first game as manager. Spurs can win 4 consecutive Premier League games for the first time since November 2020 and 4 in a row at home for the first time since the final 4 matches of the 2019-2020 season. Liverpool can become the first team to start Christmas Day as top flight leaders in 4 consecutive seasons. Now, interestingly, there haven't been any draws in the past 18 league fixtures at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, and Liverpool have won 8 consecutive games in all competitions by an aggregate score of 21-3. They have lost just once in 34 fixtures in all competitions, and that was a 3-2 defeat at West Ham United in November. Now, we have played 4 games at home at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium under new boss Antonio Conte, and we have won all of them. 3 in the Premier League and 1 in the Europa Conference League. And Liverpool have set a club record of scoring in 32 consecutive league and cup matches. Liverpool are also on a club record run of scoring in 26 consecutive away fixtures in all competitions, and Antonio Conte has won just once in 4 Premier League meetings against Liverpool, drawing 2 and losing 1. His first defeat in the competition was at home with Chelsea back in 2016. Harry Kane has failed to score or assist in 12 of his 13 Premier League appearances so far this season for Tottenham. He had scored 9 goals and assisted 10 in his first 13 appearances last season. Now, I think we all know as Tottenham Hotspur fans, the one to look out for is Mo Salah, because he has been directly involved in 24 Premier League goals this season, scoring 15 and assisting 9. Only Alan Shearer, with 16 goals and 9 assists in 1994, has recorded more goal involvements before Christmas, and Salah has equalled Jamie Vardy's record of scoring or setting up a goal in 15 consecutive Premier League appearances. Now, some facts on some other Liverpool strikers, Jota and Origi. Jota has already equalled his season's best Premier League tally of 9 goals. Origi has scored 5 goals in his last 6 away games for Liverpool in all competitions, 1 more than in his previous 40 appearances. Now, the last time Liverpool lost a game in any competition was back on the 7th of November 2021, away at West Ham at the London Stadium, losing that game 3-2. Since then, they have won 8 out of 8 in all competitions, beating Arsenal 4-0 at Anfield, then beating Porto in the Champions League 2-0 at Anfield, followed by a 4-0 win at Anfield against Southampton. It has also been an excellent December for Liverpool. They have played 5 games in all competitions and won all 5 of them, beating Everton in the Premier League 4-1 at Goodison Park, followed by a 1-0 win at Molineux against Wolves, followed by a 2-1 away win at AC Milan in the Champions League, and most recently 2 Premier League games, beating Aston Villa at Anfield 1-0 and beating Newcastle on Thursday evening 3-1. Now, let's get into my score prediction and my predicted lineup. The score prediction, I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw in this game, and I think it will be a good result against Liverpool. Obviously hoping for the win, but under the circumstances of the problems that we've had in the last couple of weeks, I think a draw against Liverpool, who are on a fantastic run at the moment, would be a very good result for us. Predicted lineup. It's going to be very, very hard to predict Antonio Conte's lineup. Of course, we've had many issues in the last couple of weeks. Yes, we've had players back from COVID-19, but of course, they haven't trained like they should have been at Hotspur Way. Of course, we've had the training centre closed down as well. It's been very difficult for Antonio Conte to train these players, for these players to keep up the fitness levels that they were probably used to under, this short time under Conte. But it's going to be very difficult to pick this or predict this lineup for this game, but this is what I'm going to go with from what I know and from what I have seen on social media and from what Antonio Conte has said. I'm going to go for Lloris in goal. I'm then going to go for a back 3 of Tanganga, Dyer and Sanchez. On the right-hand side, I'm going to go for Emerson Royale. Now, I know BBC Sport, and I quoted this earlier, that they have stated that he will probably miss this game. he missed the last game that Tottenham Hotspur actually played. So I think that Emerson Royale should be back and will be back for this game. I'm then going to go for Ryan Sessegnon at left wing back as well. In midfield, I'm going to go for Harry Winks and Tanguy Ndombele. And please don't shoot me down here, and please don't say I have chosen this team. This is what I'm predicting that Antonio Conte is going to go with, not necessarily what I want, and with the issues that we know that we have had as well. I'm also going to go for Steven Bergwijn, Giovanni Lo Celso, and Harry Kane. Now, if you'd like to bet on football and you'd like to bet on this game at Tottenham Hotspur against Liverpool in the Premier League, do head over to the William Hill website and download their app. Now, for a 1-0 Tottenham Hotspur win, you'd get 18 to 1. A 2-0 Spurs win, 33 to 1. A 2-1 Spurs win, 16 to 1. If you went mad and thought that Tottenham could beat Liverpool 3-0, you'd get 80 to 1. Now, William Hill are certainly fancying a Liverpool victory on Sunday afternoon. 8 to 1 for a 1-0 Liverpool. 8 to 1 for a 2-0 Liverpool, 15 to 2 for a 2-1 Liverpool, and 12 to 1 for a 3-0 Liverpool. If you went for a draw, 0-0 16 to 1, 1-1 15 to 2, and 14 to 1 for a 2-2. Now, as I said earlier, the game kicks off on Sunday, 4:30 p.m. UK time. If you'd like to watch this game on TV, you can watch it on Sky Sports Main Event, Sky Sports Premier League, and Sky Sports Ultra HD. For more information on where you can watch all of the Tottenham Hotspur games on TV during this season, do head over to the website Live Football on TV.
Thanks, Chris, and hello to everybody watching. I'm Bill from Football Prizes. I'm just here to tell you about the weekly Spurs prizes that we run on the site. Some of our previous Spurs prizes range from the likes of signed shirts and boots and mounts from players such as Harry Kane, Son Heung-min and Lucas, right through to club legends like Paul Gascoigne and Jurgen Klinsmann. You can watch the live draws on our Facebook page, and you can go on our site and see the previous Spurs winners, as well as what prizes we have to offer at www.footballprizes.co.uk.
Thanks for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do put your score prediction in the comment section below and your predicted lineup as well. Let's hope that this game goes ahead. Let's hope that Tottenham can get the 3 points and climb up that Premier League table. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe and well. Come on, you Spurs.